You keep settling for less than what you want, then you're not actually being serious about what you want, because there's a part of you that believes that this is as good as it can get. There's a part of you that believes that you have to accept just whatever is coming to you. There's a part of you that doesn't actually trust that you can manifest the juiciest desires that you actually want. And until you clean this up, until you start becoming somebody who can manifest everything and anything that they desire, you're going to keep struggling because you don't have strong boundaries on what you'll actually accept in your reality. So you'll accept anything that comes your way. And that means that you are bogging yourself down mentally, physically, energetically with these things that aren't actually lighting your soul on fire because you settled, because of whatever the limiting belief was, because of whatever the limiting story was. You keep settling. So the universe is like, well, she keeps taking what we're giving her, so okay. Where there's other people that are like, no, that's not what I want. I asked for this. It is always this or something better. When you're settling, that is basically you seeing red flags in something and you saying yes to it anyway. So if it was dating and there was a man that smoked cigarettes and you were like, I'm not available for that, you'd say yes to them because you're like, oh, well, I probably won't find a man that looks like this and has these characteristics and is single and that will want me, that doesn't smoke cigarettes, and he's here, so I'm just going to accept him. You accept that man and then you start messing around with him, and then you're spending all this energy trying to get him to quit smoking cigarettes. But if you had just said no to him, the next day you could have met the man of your dreams. And he didn't smoke cigarettes. But if you're already dating a guy that smokes cigarettes, you're no longer available to look for the man that you actually want that doesn't smoke cigarettes. And then you're not going to meet him because you're not looking for him and you're not available for him. You are weighed down when you say yes to things that you don't actually want. If you went and bought a car and it didn't have everything that you wanted, you wouldn't buy it, because then when you found the car that actually had all the things that you wanted, you wouldn't be able to get that car and you actually wouldn't even be looking for it anymore. Even when we are talking about energetic principles, the math is always mathing. You are not going to have space for more if you keep saying yes to things that you don't actually want or don't actually meet all of your non-negotiables. And it's either because you don't believe that you can get it or you're not clear on what your non-negotiables are. So instead of saying yes to things that clearly have red flags, you need to start saying no more and actually holding your boundaries and holding your standards, proving to the universe and yourself that you've actually changed your self-concept, because you're not willing to settle for anything. You hold your standard and you know what you're manifesting. So you are doing the work to manifest it and you are not accepting anything less. It can be better, but it's not going to be less. And when you start playing this game with reality, it's like, oh, okay. She's not going to take those scraps that we keep sending over to her. She wants the full course dinner. So that's what she's going to get. You get what you're available for. At the end of the day, you get what you're available for. So what are you available for?